All right, let's dive right in. Today, we're going to talk about Amazon A+ content. Think of it as a secret weapon that can turn a kind of boring standard product page into a seriously powerful sales tool that tells your brand's story. Let's see how you can do it.
But before we get into the nuts and bolts, let's start with a question. I want you to think about your own product pages right now. Are they really working for you, or are they, just decoration?
The answer is absolutely not, or at least it shouldn't be. This is so much more than just making a page look pretty. A-plus content is a straight-up marketing weapon, and it's designed to do one thing and one thing only, to get that customer to click the buy button. It's all about building trust and answering their questions before they even ask.
So, here's our game plan. First, we'll talk about why it's such a powerful weapon. Then, we'll find your command center inside Amazon. After that, the fun part, designing with Legos. Then we'll take it live. And finally, I'll show you 3 management superpowers that'll make your life way easier. Okay, first up, the powerful marketing weapon. Let's really dig into why this is so much more than just a pretty page. All right, section 2, discover your command center. First things first, we've got to actually find the A+ content manager. And the great news here is it doesn't matter if you're on Seller Central or Vendor Central. The way you get to the A+ content manager is exactly the same. It's just a couple of clicks away. And here it is. Welcome to your command center. This is where all the magic happens. From this one screen, you can search for stuff you've already made, or you can click that big button to start creating A+ content and build something totally new. Section 3, design with Legos. Okay, now for the fun part, actually building out your brand story, piece by piece. Now this might look intimidating, but I promise you it's not. The whole thing really just boils down to 3 super simple steps. First, you give your content a name and pick a language. Second, you add what are called modules. Just think of them like Lego blocks for building your page. And third, you fill those Lego blocks with your text and your images. See? Simple. Okay, stop. Here is a life-saving tip. Seriously, when you're naming your content, please don't just call it something generic like wireless headphone. Be super specific. Call it something like 2024 Summer Campaign headphone. Trust me on this. 6 months from now, when you have dozens of these, you're going to thank me. And the actual part where you add your images and words, it could not be easier. You literally just drag and drop your pictures from your computer, and for the text, I just copy and paste it from a document you already have ready. It's a piece of cake. So, you've got your page built. It looks awesome. You're ready to go, right? Whoa, hang on. Before you do anything else, we have to talk about the most important thing. The vast majority of your customers, they're shopping on their phones. So this next step is absolutely 100% non-negotiable. You have to hit that preview button, and you have to check how your design looks on both desktop and mobile. Make sure it's flawless, especially on that mobile view. Don't skip this. All right, section 4, going live. Our design is perfect. It looks great on mobile. Now it's time to take our masterpiece and apply it to our products. Getting your new design onto your product pages is another simple 3-step process. First, you search for your product using its ASIN. That's just its unique Amazon ID. Then you pick the right products from the list that shows up. And finally, you click Apply Content. That's all there is to it. And this part right here, this is a huge time saver. You know how some products come in different colors or sizes? Well, you can apply one single A+ design to all of those variations at the exact same time. It's amazing. No more doing it one by one. And as soon as you click Apply Content, you'll see this really satisfying green notification bar pop up at the top. That's your confirmation. That means it worked, the content is linked, and all you have left to do is submit it for final review. Okay, final section, management superpowers. Now, just because your content is live doesn't mean you're done. Let's talk about how to manage everything as your library starts to grow. And to do that, you've basically got 3 superpowers. Number 1 is duplicating content. Number 2 is suspending content. And number 3 is creating language variations. These 3 tools are going to give you so much flexibility and save you an incredible amount of time. Now, the word suspend might sound a little scary, but listen, this is really important. Suspending does not mean deleting. It's just a temporary pause. Let's say a special promotion ends or an item goes out of stock. You just suspend the content. Then, when it's back, you reactivate it with one click. All that hard work you did is totally safe. And the duplicate feature, oh man, this is a game changer. Imagine you have a whole line of similar products. Are you going to build a new page from scratch every single time? No way. You just duplicate an existing design, and then all you have to do is swap in the new text and images. How easy is that? Okay, one last thing, and if you sell in different countries, you need to listen very, very carefully. This is a critical warning. You can easily create language variations of your page, but, and this is a huge but, the system does not, I repeat, does not automatically translate the words for you. It only copies the design, the layout. You are responsible for providing all the correct translations. And just like that, you now know all the real secrets of the A+ Content Manager. From finding the tool, to designing your page, to managing it like a pro. The power is officially in your hands. You know, at the end of the day, every single product out there has a story that's just waiting to be told. So the only question I have left for you is this: what's the first story that you are going to tell?